my dear pupils, good morning. I'm Teacher Angelu, and for today, we will read an interesting book. Before we go on, I want you to listen carefully because later I will ask some questions. Do you have any questions? Very good. Now, before we start, I want to ask something. Have you ever drawn something before? Very good! What did you draw? Wow, that's good! Now, let's start. Ta-da! What can you see on the cover of the book? Right, you can see a lot of drawings. Can you give me some drawings you saw? Very good. There's a cat, dog, house, dinosaur, and etc. And that is our story all about. Let's start. The Ugly Doodles by Valeria Wicker. One trip to the museum was all it took for Raven to fall head over heels in love with art. She wanted to turn her bedroom into a gallery of her own masterpieces. If only she could make one, just one masterpiece. She sketched and sketched, but her doodles were never quite right. Sometimes, it seems like the harder she tried, the worse they turned out. Dozens of ugly doodles dotted her bedroom floor, almost calling for Raven to fix them. Mom was not happy. Raven, no more drawing until this room is tidy. So she did what she had to do. That night, Raven was determined to create her first masterpiece. But other things got in the way. Raven, come downstairs for supper. Raven, it's time to get ready for bed. Raven, you need to brush your teeth. And that was she noticed something disturbing. A half-drawn smudged doodle had found its way to the mirror. At bedtime, something crunchy poked her under her blanket. Raven tossed the doodle aside only to find another. Under her pillow, one more, two more, then 3, 4, 6, 9, 12. There were oodles of doodles all staring at her with crumpled, half-drawn, smudged-up, creepy-looking gazes. They were everywhere, except under her bed where she had put them. Raven stuffed the doodles somewhere else and went back to bed. In the morning, she was ready for some serious drawing time, but there they were again. The doodles had to go, and Raven knew just the place. She put them in the attic where Mom and Dad put all their ugly stuff. There! On her way back from the attic, Raven heard a shuffling noise coming from her bedroom. Creak! She opened the door and there they were, in all their scrawled, scratch-up, sketchy-looking glory. They were mocking her. Raven was done dealing with their nonsense. She shoved them into a bag and delivered them directly to the recycling center. The doodles were finally gone. She was free. When she returned home, she checked every nook and cranny of her room. There were no doodles in sight. Pew! Raven could finally focus on creating a masterpiece. But when she opened her sketchbook, she realized she was out of drawing paper. Ow, rats! Luckily, that night, Dad brought her a treat. A brand new box of drawing pads made from 100% recycled paper. Raven was thrilled until she opened the box and they were back. They were hideous, miserable looking, mess ups. But the more Raven looked at them, the more apparent it was. The doodles needed her attention, maybe some love, and definitely a body part or two. You poor things! Raven grabbed her supplies and gathered up the doodles. She erased and corrected, retraced and connected, filled and perfected. Wow! Not bad! And eventually, the doodles were finished. Raven had her very own gallery of masterpieces. Now, you are picture perfect. Maybe every masterpiece starts with an ugly doodle. And that's the end of our story. Did you like our story? Very good. Now, let's find out if you listen carefully. Who is the main character of the story? Very good. It's Raven. What does Raven want? That's correct. She wants to create her own masterpiece. Did she succeed in creating her own masterpiece? Correct. Guess what's the lesson of our story? Correct. Don't give up easily. Instead, do your best to succeed and never forget that practice makes perfect. If you want to create your own masterpiece, just keep on trying and eventually you'll get there. I hope you enjoy our story today. See you!